Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 56 from Mirage Comics. City at War, part 7 of 13. This came out February 1993. Once again, cover arts by A.C. Farley, story by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, scripts by Peter Laird and Jim Lawson, pencils by Jim Lawson, and inks by Keith Aiken. We start off with April, and she's at a new job, and I think she's like a computer programmer or something, and she basically goes into her boss's office to talk about the fact that in a moment they're going to be switching to Macs, so all the work that they're doing now is kind of pointless because it's a completely different software, it's a completely different hardware that they're going to be using. And her boss basically yells at her and just tells her to just do her job, so she walks out. And then Casey and Gabrielle get married, and it's not like a big ceremony or anything like that. It's just one of those justice of peace things. And he takes her back to the trailer where he has set it up to look like some kind of like beach or tropical island. And yeah, they celebrate their wedding. And then we have Splinter. And Splinter is having problems. I think he has like, he's starting to get a fever or something. He's really hungry. He's starving. And the Rat King is, I don't want to say taunting him, but kind of egging him on to eat. And he's like, you know what you got to do, right? And Splinter sees like a rat, and it's implied, and the Rat King, you know, basically says, yeah, like, Splinter, you got to eat this rat. You got to eat this rat to survive. And Splinter's like, no, like, I'm not going to do that. I mean, it's kind of like, it would basically be cannibalism, because he is still a rat himself, even if he is mutated and stuff. And the Rat King gets pissed off at him. He's like, you know, don't be foolish. Your quest for a higher level of being blind you to the fact that you are hungry and you are dying for it. And the only chance is to eat. And if you do not eat the rats will eventually eat you. So now it's this whole like philosophical thing about Splinter like refusing to surrender to like what he says, the darkness of brute necessity. And we cut back to April, and April and Robin have an argument. Don't really care. I'll be honest, I don't care about April or her family drama right now. Which sucks, because like I liked April a lot as a character through most of this series. But lately, I just don't care. I really just don't care anymore. So yeah, we see a moment where Splinter grabs one of the rats, and he kind of looks at it for a moment. The rat bites him, and Splinter lets him go. And Splinter's just like, I refuse. I refuse to do this. The Rat King's like, you know, like you're denying your inner beast, and to do that will mean death. And Splinter's like, you know, well, it's better than to die. And so yeah, I like this conversation between the two, because they have two different philosophical outlooks on life and the meaning of life, and what you're willing to do to continue living. Are you willing to corrupt yourself or not? And of course, the Rat King is. He says he's rejected his humanity a long time ago, but Splinter won't. So I really like this. I really like this opposing viewpoints. And then we have Karai, and some of the foot ninjas, or at least the people who came with her. They're spying on the ninjas, the turtles, in their water tower. And she basically says it's time to begin our assault. So she tells them to send in the foot ninjas. So the foot ninjas go, they set up a bomb of some kind, it blows a hole in their water tower, the turtles fall, and we get this really cool panel of the turtles in the smoking ruins of their latest home on one side, and then just an army of Foot Clan on the other. And this is when the fight begins. And so yeah, we have the fight between the Foot Clan and the turtles, with Karai watching, and for some reason we cut to the old man again and he's sleeping in the hospital. I'm wondering why they keep cutting to him. I feel like it's gotta play a part at some point. Why should it end up like he's Shredder or something? But yeah, they keep cutting to this old man. For anyone who doesn't know, the old man's the dude who was living above the sex shop, and I believe it was the Elite Guard, or was it one of the Foot Clans? Someone of the Foot put a bomb in the sex shop and blew it up. And the man was caught in the blast because he lives upstairs. And throughout all these past issues, we've been having like one panel of him and his progress in the hospital. So I'm assuming it's going to play a part at some point because we keep cutting to this dude. So he has to be like some kind of big player. But yeah, the turtles are fighting the foot ninja, and Karai is like, damn it, like the situation is escalating and we're not making any progress. Our ninjas are also like using guns to try to go after these turtles, and I need them alive. So she's like, all right, withdraw the first wave. Time to send in the taser squad. So now a new squad of foot ninjas show up with tasers, and they tase Leo. Like all of them basically shoot at Leo, and the other turtles are able to kind of dodge out of it. And they're like, all right, we gotta leave. We can't stay here. If we stay here to try to help Leo, they're just gonna end up getting all of us. We'll have to come back for him later. So they're running away. And as they're running away, Karai writes a little note on an arrow and shoots it at them, and they pick up the note, and it basically has a phone number, and it says, call me. So, yeah, I wonder if she wants to ask the turtles for a date or something. But anyways, we cut back to April. She receives a phone call. Her sister comes in and asks what's wrong. And April says, Dad has died this morning. And that's how it ends. And again, I don't really feel anything here because, we've never seen her dad. So it's kind of hard to sympathize with that. Also, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm being harsh or what, but I just don't care about April's story right now. I really don't. And to be fair, I don't really care much for Casey's either. I wasn't caring for Splinter's, but this issue completely changed that my mindset on that. Now I love Splinter's little subplot because I love the different philosophical battles he's having with the Rat King. Like when it was just Splinter doing his meditation and wandering around, I didn't really care. But now that the Rat King is here and we have just not even a battle, like a physical battle, but kind of like a battle of philosophy between the two, I love that. So Splinter's story went from I'm just reading it just for completion, but I really don't care, to okay, now I really like reading his subplot. The Turtle subplot, obviously, I have the most interest in. Karai has really stepped up. I'm really interested to see where that stuff is going with her. Casey's, I really just don't care about him and Gabriella at their whole story. It's just, I don't know. I like Casey. He's one of my favorites. But it's just, I'm just not really feeling it. And April's story, I'm not really feeling it either. I'm just kind of, to me, this is my personal opinion, and you guys can completely disagree with me, and that's fine. To me, I feel like it slows down the story, or it brings it to, like, not a halt, but it brings it down to a level that, I don't want to say it loses points or anything like that, but the story could be a lot stronger without their subplots, or if their subplots were different in some way. I just really don't care. I don't care about April struggling with working and at her job and then finding out her dad died. I don't really care about the Casey Gabrielle relationship and them trying to, make a new life together. It just, to me personally, doesn't interest me. Like, I don't read Turtles comics to read that kind of stuff. The Karai, the Splinter, the Ninja Turtles, their subplots are what are really interesting and fascinating me right now. That's what I'm all aboard. So, I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like the little subplots with Casey, Gabrielle, and April? Or are you with me in that it kind of brings down the story? But yeah, overall, really good issue. I really liked it. It's really picking up. Not with Casey and April and Gabrielle, but everything else is really picking up, and I'm really happy with where it's going with there. I feel like I keep knocking on the guy, and I'm not trying to. I really don't care for Jim's artwork. Well, let me rephrase that. I would say here, his artwork was a lot better, especially when it came to the humans for the most part. There were still some moments where, like, Casey and Gabrielle look kind of weird, but a lot of the other, like, human drawings that he did, drawings of human characters he did, was pretty good. Splinter looks good. Rat King looks good. Turtles. Not a fan of the design for the Turtles. I've said it before. I'll say it again. And I'll keep saying it. Not a fan of Jim Lawson's version or his depictions of the Turtles. Just the way they look. I just don't care for it. So I'm hoping, please, can we get Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman back with the artwork? Like we're only a few issues until the ending. So please have them come back and finish and just take the reins. And we got 6 issues left. I'm hoping the next 6 issues are just going to be them doing all the artwork, but I kind of doubt it. I guess we'll see. But anyways, yeah, there you go. Issue number 56 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Mirage Comics. This is City at War, part 7 of 13. I will say that things are really picking up. The last 2, this issue and the last issue was really, really good. So I'm really interested to see where the next issue is going to take us. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that bell for a notification. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far. And I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see. And I hope to see you guys next time. Later.